Hell's Kitchen here to save the day. Lovely, lovely. The Series 3 buff means that new players will get Series 3 complete while free to play in like 3 to 4 months instead of like 7 to 8. So it's not a short time, but it is markedly better. Thrillo, thank you for the 7 months. Ooh. Piece of candy. A lot of these bounce grinders at the top tend to play Shadow King, so it's something we'll need to think about with sequencing. Galacta has definitely made Scarlet Spider a real Marvel Staff card. He's real solid. What do we think of this? And we use Scarlet Spider to force him over here. It also hedges like a Nico randomly re-rolling Limbo a little bit. That probably doesn't bode well for us. Them not playing for there. I cannot believe they rug pulled me with that low of points. That's wild. That's super greedy. Us getting our chores done. Win matches with a snap. Alright, I guess we'll move or snap some kids. I mean, Todd, they're literally never going to give you every card without spending money. Anybody expecting that on a snap, you're going to be disappointed. I actually dislike the way you framed your statement too, because it's a way people constantly frame their statements about the Snap economy that are just not true. You don't need every card in Marvel Snap to have meta decks. You need every card in Marvel Snap if you want to have fun playing every card. But way too often, people equate I want to be able to play every card with I need every card to be competitive. And there are plenty of cards that get released in Marvel Snap that are not key parts of top decks. So they could be clog deck. I get what you're saying. I just want to play the decks I see on stream. Yes, and I think that's a valid and reasonable opinion to have. You want to play the decks you see on a stream like this one. But that's a different statement from I want to play every new novel deck I see is very different from I can't play meta decks. Those two statements aren't the same. And again, I really just want to emphasize, it's fine to feel like I would enjoy this game more if I was allowed to have absolutely every single card inside of it. I think that's a reasonable, valid way to feel. Yes, and in fact, this stream tends to explicitly not be meta decks. We have a Reliant here. I don't have priority. I actually just lose to Doom 99 still, right? I have it now, but I can't win the game. Because if I Alliant them and they only play a 6, they're still gonna get a 6-power Doombot. I guess their 6-power Doombot could go left, so it's a 50-50, so we'll stay for that. Oh no! Imagine losing a different 50-50, couldn't be me. Oh, I forgot to activate Scarlet Spider. That doesn't matter. If I'd have put Alliant here and Scarlet Spider would have hit here, we would have won. That's a lot of coins to have to break our way. Awkward board for us with Crimson Cosmos and Savage Lands for sure. I agree that the fact that the earliest we'll see a huge structural change to Snap being like end of Q1 25 feels like an eternity. I think it's this now, yeah. I'd love to high roll Galacta or Wiccan next turn. Lovely. Call me Brittany, baby, because I am toxic. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I mean, sure. It kinda worked out, question mark. So this pulls into here. And we get rid of the Dracula, yeah? Is 17 enough? Or do I need more? I might need more. I'll put it all over here.
Oh, snap.
Snap them? Because I need to win games with the snap. Maybe they leave. I don't know how the Lady of Sage works with the ongoing buff. Now we'll never know. Stupid alliance missions denying me sweet end games. There's nothing more peak Twitch chat than me boomer snapping someone where it's pretty obvious they should leave and someone being like, are they sniping? No, my dear gamer, just because my opponent understands basic game mechanics and understands they should leave does not mean they're sniping. This board's terrible for us. I'm gonna take them all again. It reminds me of someone left a comment on one of my YouTube highlights the other day telling me I shouldn't retreat games that I'm likely to lose it anymore because if I was actually a good player, I should like the challenge. And I was just like, never before have I read a comment that so cleanly highlighted how terrible people are at the stat mechanic. That just like so wholly and completely explains why people make the terrible stays they make in this game.
Oh, snap.
Do you like to play poker, and if so, which casinos are you at? Inquiring minds would like to know. It's like when my friends invited me to play poker and couldn't understand why I would fold pre-flop hands. Yep. Our hand is very good. Good golly. Holy. Their deck doesn't usually run Shag, right? I mean, I'm gonna get to Eliatham on the left, so shouldn't matter. They're never beating 23 here, right? Fact check me. How are they ever beating 23 without text? They're not, yeah? So I give the Galacta bonus to the kitty. The Psylocke has been such a good addition to this deck. We copied a deck list off the internet, and I cut a cable for a Psylocke, and Psylocke's just been utterly absurd in these games. All of our 4s you're super happy to play on 3. Zabu on whatever game helps. Hey now. I've had Kitty on one a couple of these games. The Zabu change really came into its own with the addition of Galacta and a couple others. Is Scarlet Spider finally worth picking up? Spider's been very good in a lot of these Galacta shells. It is a generically very reasonable card. We might Penny Parker walk one of our bigger things over into the left. Against if I Magneto here, I can't Penny Parker. Our deck actually seems kind of mid against these Doom 2099 decks. I gotta catch up with the Fortune Goliath. Oh my goodness! Oh wait, their Jeff can move in there though, yeah? So we're still dead? Rats, I should have played the Penny out. Oh, they're Erishim. I feel like I need something. My previous brain was if I saw blue energy to start, I identified them as Erishim. And now that's no longer a thing. So unfortunate. Here. Yeah, there's plenty of things that consistently outpace the Doom 2099 decks. They don't actually make numbers that are that big. They're like 15 to 20. No, I don't think we win this because I can't get rid of this. So if they play exactly one card here, I'm only gaining 4 over here up to 19, and another Doombot's gonna add 4 more on the right. Yeah, they're at 21 on the right. I'm getting smoked by it playing the Collector Wicked deck. Yeah, the Collector Wicked deck doesn't make big enough numbers, and it's trying to depend on Shang-Chi to beat their numbers. So Doom 2099 is a card that makes like mid-sized numbers that don't die to Shang-Chi. So a deck that doesn't have numbers and counts on Shang-Chi to beat bigger numbers can't keep up with 2099. So good at playing Zamu on 1, gamers. You know, that's actually an interesting thought that's different from the usual conspiracy theory. They buffed Enchantress right before they released a new ongoing card, yeah? So if you're having trouble, maybe consider adding Enchantress to your deck. I don't know if I can Snap Bearish him. I'll probably live to regret it, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it with the turn 3 Wiccan draw here. Doom 2099 isn't ongoing. So I know Doom 2099 isn't ongoing, but his bots are, and Enchantress deleting the ongoing from like 2 of the bots is probably really solid for you. Drag Baron Zemo into Fist Tower here. I think Gwen is more valuable than Red Guardian right now, given the meta. You mean like, do I want to play Red Guardian in this deck? No, I like Gwen here.
We are the future.
Well, that's fun. So is that holy? And then I get to Spider into here next turn and then split it? That seems great, yeah?
Victory.
I think Wiccan probably needs to lose a point of power. But I have to say, these Wiccan decks are easily one of the best type of decks to have be the best thing in Marvel Snap. I don't think it's close. Alliance a little annoying as their top end, but just the general play patterns that these decks make are they're good. They're good overall. I think that Marvel Snap's a better game when these types of decks are good. All right, any of my 4s. Any of my 4s. any of my 4s. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Oh, my brain's so bad. I forgot that Scarlet Citadel was here and this was about to move. Your retreat angle. Our draws were awkward. Woo, buddy! I was about to say our draws are awkward and we're just dead, but apparently their draws are worse. 8,100 snap points! Rank 365! I take back everything I said during the Pokemon Pocket segment about ranked ladders not being competitive. Very clearly my number is what it is because my brain is huge and I am significantly better than every other Marvel Snap player other than the 364 ranked above me. Please, peasant people, worship at my feet. If you're missing Scarlet Spider, I think you could actually sub Captain Marvel in this deck pretty cleanly. She's pretty good with all the power-ups that we're doing. So I could do this, and then next turn I'll have 5 energy, and I could go grapple arrow, play a 4 here.
Oh, snap. Victory.
And we'll likely go ahead and pull the Scarlet Spider, they get to Scarlet Spider the Agony as well. Man, we are taking nerds lunch money, chat. Speaking of lunch money, if you're one of the nerds who still has their lunch money and you're looking for some delicious meals delivered to your door ready to prepare and eat that are delicious, check out our HelloFresh sponsor for the month. The end of the stream today, we're actually going to be doing some cooking on stream. Got a chickpea dish waiting in my fridge ready to prepare. Excited to gobble that up. Nice. Oh, and the chimichanga's cracked with Galacta. We get to go Galacta and to trigger her on the Changa on Agony to power up something else afterwards. How small does your rank have to be one of those streamers that puts it in the title? So, something has to be really small to feel like you should put your rank in your title, but it's not your rank. I'm gonna leave figuring the details on that one out as an exercise to the readers at home. Oh no! Rude. Be wrong to be going all in on the kitty, but I kind of like pulling my stats off the board to insulate against the tech card here. All right, these Gwen pull triggers are gonna go across all of these. Then we'll have a sweet, sweet final turn here. Is this a coin flip for priority? I think it's a coin flip for priority, yeah? We need to lose priority here. At least we're done playing that baby card game full of coin flips. So, number of points on board are exactly tied here. So it's 50-50 who has priority. So now I'm dead to Killmonger, and I'm dead to Shang-Chi, and I'm dead to Shadow King, and I'm dead to all the other tech cards Sarah plays. It's actually noteworthy here. The opponent actually played this really well to get their coin flip. The only reason it was a coin flip for priority is because they quaked me, right? If sewer system had been here, I'd have one less than them. I'd have one less than them. If I would have played the Gwen pool on the left, they would have had priority, but I couldn't. No, that's not true, right? No, yeah, they would have had priority if I would have played Gwen pool left, but I can't know that they're gonna do this. There's so many decks that are Gladiator Quake. Did you figure out which deck you'll play in the tournaments this weekend? I honestly might play 3 different decks a different deck each day. I have a whole bunch of them for the pocket tournaments that seem really good and fun. We'll have another testing session tomorrow morning, but I have like 3 or 4 things that I have like. Yeah, I like this. This is a really solid non-Wiccan start. We get to go Kitty Pride into Penny Parker, have it be Spider Time, and then Spider Time gives us 5 energy on 4, so we can Galacta in to trigger her on Kitty. Does Galacta make Scarlet Spider feel like a real card now? It does, yeah. Which is sweet. Oh, come on! That's so rude. Maybe we'll draw one of our 2/1 drops. Now Wiccan's no longer active. We draw him. Holiest Moliest, thank you for the 21 months. Welcome back. I don't watch your pocket content. I've heard you say competitive Snap is an oxymoronic. Is Pocket competitive? And if so, what makes it competitive while Snap is not? Pocket is the most competitive digital card game I've played maybe ever. And what makes it competitive is that today's a random Thursday afternoon and there's a 200-player tournament and a 180-player tournament going on. You can literally play competitive events 7 days a week. The community tournament scene around the game is better and more thriving than any other digital card game I've ever come in contact with. Just like constantly people running events. Ladders aren't competitive systems. Any system where you can substitute playing more with winning more isn't really competitive. Ladder systems in modern games like Marvel Snap or Hearthstone or Magic Arena are designed to be hamster wheels to encourage you to play the game more. They're designed to put dopamine into your brain by allowing you to watch a number go up. What are the qualities of the games that led to a thriving competitive scene? Pokemon TCG in general has a really well-supported competitive circuit for their base paper game. So there was infrastructure in place for the game to have competitive stuff. Like the website that runs all the community competitive stuff in Pocket existed for the previous Pokemon client. So the infrastructure was just already there for people to use when Pocket launched. It's not even just that Pokemon is a big IP, it's that Pokemon is a big IP that has people specifically interested in card game tournaments. Because it's not like Marvel is small, it's just Marvel's not an IP that has this ingrained community of competitively minded people playing tournaments. So I think it undersells what happened there to just be like, oh, it's because Pokemon's big. No, I think it's because of what's existed around Pokemon for a long time. No, there is nothing inherently different about Pokemon Pocket systems that make its systems or gameplay systems more competitive. Chat, competitive things exist even for games like Tic-Tac-Toe and Rock, Paper, Scissors. Whether or not something can be competitive has nothing to do with the actual gameplay mechanics. It has everything to do with the structures and systems around it that support it. They're playing hella, by the way, so we're gonna leave. I will say, and this is something of an indictment of Marvel Snap systems when it comes to competitive, and this is something I've talked about before, is Marvel Snap being played competitively optimal is very similar to poker in that it's pretty boring a lot of the time. What do I mean by that? I mean, optimal competitive played Marvel Snap involves one of the two people playing the game leaving before the last turn a significant portion of the time. That's not particularly exciting, right? These locations with my agony here are super awkward for Acid Arrow. I think I have to do this, and then we like Galacta here into Scarlet Spider here. One of the bits of my background I don't talk about a whole heck of a lot. I talk about my competitive TCG experience, like my math and education, but one of the ways I helped put myself through undergrad and paid for school was playing cash poker. In case anybody's wondering, well, what is Jeff's background in this? To talk about it, what's his baseline experience here? Any chance tokens from dupes are going to be retroactive? 0%. This wins some amount of the time, yeah? Oh, wait. No. Because... Shoot. I have priority, so this'll just split over to here. $20's never enough over here, yeah? Is 20 ever enough? This is a mirror match. They have Galacta. 20 is never enough. Treat.
Escaped.
Alright, I want to play some more with this one. It's been fun. And it's been winning a good bit for us despite these last couple. We need to take a brief pause for the cause and roll some adverts before we continue, though. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Don't go there. We're going to be snapping for most of the rest of the afternoon. I came back for picking my kid up at the bus and suddenly Jeff starts losing. I told you I'm unlucky. Ah, so it's your fault. At least I have someone to blame other than myself. As a card game player, that's all I really want out of life. Someone to blame for my losses other than myself. Holy cat, 6 to the 26 months. Series drops have to be better. I think if it works a little bit like Magic and their type cards, all cards should eventually series drop with how rapid growth is. So, if you want to make a comparison to Magic that I think is actually very fair, that a lot of people don't draw, and maybe this will resonate with some of my other Magic players. Marvel Snap series drops are kind of comparable to rotation in Magic, right? Where, like, your cards leave the standard format and thus become cheaper long-term once they're older, right? And if you draw a comparison directly to how often Magic rotates their standard cards, their cards don't rotate for 3 years. It's a long timeline before they devalue their cards by putting out new ones. And Marvel Snap's only barely 2 years old, yeah? So I think if you're coming at it from a Magic perspective, the fact that we've had any at all already is pretty quick, all things considered. Sodom, thank you for the gift sub. I appreciate that. So the verdict on Doom 99 seems like a very good and very boring Marvel Snap card. Is Goliath a necessary component of the game plan for Wiccan like this? Yeah, I think so, unfortunately. It's a unique effect that's going to win you games that nothing else can. The worst part of my month is the one handbrake I see before I remember to subscribe. Fair, honestly. Yeah. We might spider this Scarlet Spider. Yo, dog. I've never felt so ambivalent about spending keys on an obviously strong card. I think the types of decks that Spider-Man 2099 is good in are decks that I personally tend to find incredibly boring. I think it seems like an objectively strong card where if I was someone who enjoyed decks like me, I would probably skip it because, yeah. Did I say Spider-Man? Whatever. You know, the new card. This is the War Machine Black Swan deck. This one's sweet. Although, that sequence of plays from them is exceptionally bad. Holy. That's so unlucky. I should pin for people asking about the economy update on the YouTube side. It is in the stream description. For those asking on the Twitch side, I just pinned it for you. All right, so War Machine means that they can play multiple cards out this turn. They have 2 demons in their hand. Can I beat demon anywhere plus infinite? I don't think I can, right? They probably don't play for center. What's the most points I can add on the left? I'm gaining 3 more here, so I'm at a virtual 18. And then this would be 12, which would get me to 30, which is still short on beating Demon here, plus Infinite here. And they only have 1 card left in their deck because of the Jubilee, so I think we're going to go here. Second Dinner has been saying in Team Answers on the Discord, they've been working on economy changes for 8 months, and it seems like they probably weren't. I mean, do you think they were working on, we're gonna double Series 3 card acquisition and give you 1,000 more tokens for 8 months? Because that's definitely not the case. You're correct that it did not take them 8 months to come up with the 2 Band-Aids that they said they're implementing in January. I don't know. For people who are newer to Marvel Snap, I've been here long enough to remember when we went from collector's tokens to spotlight keys in really quick succession, and everybody was complaining that the economy was changing too much too frequently. So, like, yeah. If you're just joining us, the 2 Band-Aid economy changes they announced is they are going to be doubling Series 3 card acquisition. And they are going to be making the booby prize in your spotlight caches be 2,000 tokens instead of 1,000 tokens. They've also announced that they're a few months out likely from a complete system overhaul altogether, and these 2 changes are only stopgaps in the short term. For those who are newer, this change basically means it's gonna take, currently as of right now, it takes upwards of 8 months free to play. As of right now, it takes upwards of 8 months free to play to get all of Series 4 and 5 stuff. Or sorry, all of Series 3 stuff, not 4 or 5, Series 3. After the change, it'll take about 4 months. He snapped me? I don't know. I've got Gwenpool. I've got Wiccan. I think I'm staying. So they're gonna like Iron Fist here and Punch Dagger across the map, I wager. Is this Iron Fist, Dagger, or Ghost Spider? The cloning bats being on this side, not allowing them to, What if I do this? This seems pretty good, yeah? We can copy the fart. Yeah, we could. That's so boring, though. All right, fine. We'll copy the fart and be boring. The HelloFresh Pro will be up for like two more weeks. It's got a little bit. Let me get the 3 weeks actually. Yeah, it runs for a month or about a weekend, so plenty of time, Moldy. No rush. Disgusted Ed, thank you for the 2/3 of a year. Where am I Eliathing? Where are they gonna put their tech card, chat? They can't tech card me everywhere, right? Famous last words. Imagine retreating later in this position. That's so funny. This is one of those, it's technically optimal to always retreat later, but like, come on. Come on. Dick's been sweet. Someone asked earlier, has Penny Parker been good in any movement decks? Yeah, some of the bounce move shells have played her to all right effect. Will the cooking session be in your kitchen, or will the hot plate be set up in front of the computer? No, I'm gonna have a full. I have a laptop with a couple of webcams and an all-right microphone that Christy sets up upstairs for us. While I'm glad they're giving away a Series 5 card, Sedum, I really wish they would have made Elsa give +3 instead of just giving her 1 extra point. As someone who really likes playing the types of decks Elsa should be good in, she's not good anywhere right now. I'm gonna do this to try and brick them pulling anything into here with Kraven for the turn. Ooh, can do.
Doom rules all.
Wait, they're playing Doom in their move deck? Does ever win the game? This ties a Juggernaut on the left. And I'm pulling Stegrod somewhere else.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Oh, geez. I think I lose the left, right? So I'm pulling 12 into there. A little short because they pulled my squirrel out. Out of 1 hit with the squirrel still there. Close. I don't think Elsa is remotely comparable to Surfer. I think +3 Elsa is probably fine in this metagame. Roughly, what time will cooking be? I wanted to play snap for 2 more hours is my plan. I wanted to get a good solid snap session in since we didn't play the last couple of days really. None on Tuesday, only a little bit today, or a little bit yesterday. How about Miss Marvel? At a minimum, Miss Marvel should get her 5th point of power back. I'm honestly shocked they haven't done that already.
Opponent snapped.
I'm gonna leave. Feel like there's a chance for like a War Machine or Doom 99 deck that plays well with these locations. I don't know that I'm gonna put up a dedicated video about the economy update. Maybe I should. I don't know. Most of the edited snap videos haven't really performed well. We did a live react at the start of the stream today. Maybe I'll just cut the live react and upload that. It takes pretty minimal work to do. I'm just checking. Are you the person that just snapped me on 2 and I retreated? This is a little greedy because it gives them a chance to get the white hot room. Yeah, that was me. It's real weird champ behavior, gamer. We barely played. We didn't really play a game. GG. You played perfectly. GG. Jimmy the Bass, thank you for the 21 months. Wiccan plus White Eye Room feels illegal. I mean, I don't think we can win the game is the problem.
We are the future.
Well, I guess I'm winning the left now. I don't have priority for Eliath on the right though. I should have played Psylocke in the sewer system. They probably just can't beat this many points, yeah? They shouldn't be able to put any points on the left. And I'm just adding 8, 9, 10, 14 over here through the sewer system. Oh, they could have Doctor Strange. Yeah, Doctor Strange can get me.
I am the sorcerer's
Alright, cool. I win this game if I'd have played the Psylocke on the right. I win this game if I played Psylocke on the right. Instead of in the middle. I forgot that I was moving their Cosmo with Magneto. I didn't need the extra 2, and it would have given me priority this turn to clear their Doctor Strange, and then we win the game. That's on me. Eliath may or may not win this game. Probably not.
I am Iron Man.
Okay, wait. We win if we win either 50-50. If their Doombot goes here, we win. If their Doombot goes here... No, wait. We don't even need any this here. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah. On a boomer snap, because I have a mission to win games with a snap. They should leave because they're dead to Goliath. This is why people boomer Snapchat. This is why people boomer snap all the time. Because they're just like making stays in spots like this. We're just like, I'm just trying to get my alliance mission done. No reasonable person should ever stay in this game of Marvel Snap. Thankfully, most people that play this game aren't reasonable. Thanks for the 2 extra. There we go. 6 matches, 1 with the snap. Lovely. Actually, never gonna get this 8 cube one done. Not in a million years. All these Wiccan, Galacta stuff decks feel really solid. Playing Scarlet Spider is fun. If you're missing Scarlet Spider, I actually think this is probably one of the few Scarlet Spider decks where you could probably get away with subbing him for Captain Marvel, because she fills a similar 4-slot role, and you have other ways to put numbers out other than just him, but the Scarlet Spider probably is the ideal thing in that slot. Played a lot of good Zombie Psylocke games. We have a ton of 4s, so we don't mind playing ahead of curve.